everyone, I hope you're all well. I've been reading Jeremiah 33 and I wanted to just come up on here and share a little summary of what I read and what I took away from it. And to all those new welcome first and foremost, and to those who are not, welcome back. If you've never read the book of Jeremiah before, if you don't know who Jeremiah is in the Bible, he was known to be called the weeping prophet. Now, Jeremiah was actually chosen by God to actually deliver his message to his people. And, he went out and shared the news that God had for them. But unfortunately, a lot of the time, they did not take the message well, and they pretty much didn't believe him a lot of the time. And because of it, he really felt alone during that time, and he was quite upset during that time as well. He was called to go out and speak the truth pretty much, and even when it was hard. And he was also warned that he also warned the people about the consequences of their actions if they didn't change, because during that time the Israelites were pretty much they were living in sin, pretty much not listening to God. And being a prophet during that time for Jeremiah was not easy, and many people didn't like what he had to say and didn't want to listen to him. They would even make fun of him and didn't believe him. Even though it was tough, Jeremiah stayed faithful to God and continued to deliver his messages. He never gave up on his mission, even when things were hard. He trusted that God was with him and would help him through it all. Jeremiah's story teaches us the importance of listening to God and doing what is right, even when it's difficult. It shows us that sometimes we have to be brave and speak up for what we believe in, just like Jeremiah did. So in Jeremiah 33, chapter 33, God is speaking to the prophet Jeremiah and giving him a message for the people of Israel at this time. The people of Israel were going through some difficult times. They had been captured and taken away from their homeland as punishment for not following God's ways. But even in their difficult situation, God wanted to give them hope and assurance. He tells Jeremiah to share a message of restoration and promise with the people. God promises that he will bring the people of Israel back to their land and restore their fortunes. God also promises to heal their land and cleanse them from their sins. He says that he will make a new covenant with them, where he will write his laws in their hearts and forgive their sins. This shows God's love and mercy for his people, despite their mistakes. God also mentions that the city of Jerusalem will be rebuilt and restored. It will become a place of joy, praise, and peace. The city will be filled with people who love and worship God. This chapter is a message of hope and encouragement for the people of Israel. It reminds them that even in their darkest time, God has a plan for their restoration and blessings. It shows that God is faithful and will never abandon his people. So in summary, in Jeremiah chapter 33, God promised restoration, forgiveness, and blessings for the people of Israel, even in their difficult times. It is a message of hope and assurance that God is with them and will fulfill his promises. I really love Jeremiah 33:3, when God says something so special to Jeremiah, that he says to him, call to me and I will answer you and tell you and even show you great and mighty things which have been confined and hidden, which you do not know and understand and cannot distinguish. Wow, what a God we have, what a God we serve, that he is so loving, that he's there for us whenever we need him, and he's willing and able to answer all that we have to ask. That he is the Father who cares. He cares about everything that we have in our minds, in our hearts, and that he wants us to go to him with everything. It means that God is saying that if we talk to him and ask him for help, he will listen to us and answer us. And not only that, he will also tell us amazing things that we don't even know about. It's like having a really wise friend who can teach us things we never imagined. So Jeremiah 33:3 is a reminder that we can always talk to God and ask him for guidance and help. He's always there for us and wants to share his wisdom with us. So I really hope that was truly encouraging, and know that you do have a Father that cares, and that he's always there for you despite what you go through. I really pray that this was helpful and that this allows you to get into your prayer closet and just, really dive into your word and just meditate on your word and just to pray out to God and ask Him for guidance, and know that God loves you, and that He is a merciful God. But I pray that you have an amazing rest of your day. See you guys all in my next video. Bye.